I'm Anil Kumar. As per the request of especially Ellen, I have solved almost all the questions on the review, and we are now at the end of self-test Unit 7 Trigonometry. Let me know if you like the idea. We can work in a similar fashion for the other chapters also. The question here is, the angle x lies in the interval where x is greater than or equal to pi by 2 and less than pi, and sine square x is equal to 4 by 9. Determine the value of each of the following. Round your answer to 4 decimal places. We are given sine 2x, cos x by 2 and sine 3x. I have videos which are very similar to this, so you can follow them for details. In this small space, I'm only going to give you few hints which will help you solve these questions, right? So let's begin by understanding the question first. It says, the angle x lies in the interval pi by 2 to pi. It really means that when you are considering the coordinate plane, in that case, pi by 2 is right there on the top, and this is pi. So the x is somewhere in between. That means we are working quadrant 2, where sine is positive, rest all are negative. So that much of information you get from the very first phrase. Now we have sine square x equals to 4 over 9. It means what? So we are given sine square x is equals to 4 over 9. So sine x is what? So from here we can find what is sine x. Square root of 4 over 9. Whenever you do square root, you have to write plus and minus. Since you are in quadrant 2, sine value should be positive, and therefore we get positive 2 over 3. Now this value of sine helps us to find our special triangle, and this one is now having opposite side of 2 and hypotenuse of 3, right? The angle is x, opposite side is 2, 3 is the hypotenuse. We need to find the adjacent side, which should be 3 square minus 2 square, square root 2. 9 minus 4 is 5, so we can write 5 square root for the adjacent side. Once you know your triangle, you know what is cos x also. So from the triangle, cos x is equals to adjacent over hypotenuse, square root 5 over 3. You guessed it, quadrant 2 means negative. That is very important. How about cos square x? That has to be positive. Square of negative number will be positive. When you square it, you get 9 in the denominator, 5 in the numerator. So you know sine square x, cos square x. What this actually, you can calculate all the values, right? So that is the basic which is required, and I think these are all known to us. You can pause the video, answer the question, and then look into my further suggestions. Now let's start with sine 2x. Sine 2x is what? It is 2 sine x cos x, correct? So we can write 2, and sine x for us is 2 over 3, so we can write 2 over 3. Cos x is negative square root 5 over 3, right? Now we need 4 decimal places. So you can pick up your calculator, do all this calculation, round your answer to 4 decimal places, and then write it down, right? So I'm leaving that to you. And of course, this is going to be negative value. Remember that. Okay. Cos of 2x. How will you calculate cos of 2x? There are 3 different formulas. You can use any one of them. You know cos square x, you know sine square x, correct? I will prefer to use the one which involves sine square x. 1 minus 2 sine square x. Main reason being, if any of the calculations have gone wrong, at least I'm sure that sine square x is exact value of 4 over 9. So at least that will be right for me. So I will use 4 over 9 for sine square x, and I can always write this as 2 times 4 over 9, calculate the answer, write it down to 4 decimal places, right? So this is done for me. Now we come to the main part of this question, and only because of this I have taken this up. Some of you know what the formula is, right? So you can apply the formula directly, find the answer. But here I'll take this opportunity to derive the formula for some of you who understand that remembering all the formulas is very difficult. So let's begin with cos 2 theta formula. What is that? In terms of cos, it is 2 cos square theta minus 1. We can rearrange. We get 1 plus cos 2 theta equals to 2 cos square theta divided by 2. 1 plus cos 2 theta divided by 2 equals to cos square theta. Now you square root. So when you square root, you get cos theta equals to square root of 1 plus cos 2 theta divided by 2, and always put plus and minus. So you get cos 2 theta. But what do you need? You need cos x by 2. So if I replace theta by x by 2, then what happens? Look here. We get cos x by 2. I'm replacing theta with x by 2. So let me push the paper a bit. Okay. So I get square root of plus minus 1 plus. So if theta is x by 2, then 2 theta will be cos of x, correct? Square root over 2. So that is the formula. Do you see that? So cos x by 2 I could always write as square root of 1 plus cos x divided by 2. You get the idea. So with this formula we can actually find cos x by 2. We already know what is cos x, which is this much. You can take decimal values and figure it out. So I'd like you to substitute the value in this and find the answer, correct? Now you should remember one thing. Cos x is between 0 to pi by 2. So cos x by 2 will be how much? Maximum it could be pi, right? So half of that is pi by 2. Basically you are landing in quadrant 1, and therefore we'll take positive value. That is kind of very important. We had plus and minus, right? Since x is less than pi, x by 2 is less than pi by 2, correct? That's the logic. So now you substitute these values, calculate your answer. So that's a very easy way of doing it. Now let's look into sine 3x. You can write sine 3x as 2x plus x, correct? Sine 3x is 2x plus x. Now you can expand it, correct? So what do you get? You get sine of 2x cos x minus cos of 2x sin x. All the values are known to you. Cos 2x is known to you, sin 2x is known to you, cos x and sin x is known to you. You can just substitute these values here. Use calculator, find decimal, 4 decimal place answer, write it down, and move forward to the next question. I'm Anil Kumar. Subscribe to my videos, learn a lot, and score good marks. All the best for your test. Thank you, and all the best.